Ruins of civilization crumble beneath a frozen, deeply irradiated wasteland. RDM, a brave young ranger, battles mutants and hostile factions through 2 complete campaigns. Combat and stealth blend seamlessly, demanding careful resource management under constant threat. Weapon customization and moral choices shape meaningful outcomes. Gritty visuals and an oppressive score reinforce the bleak underground setting. Secret areas and branching endings reward dedicated exploration. Metro Redux remains a gripping, atmospheric survival duology for patient players. Neva is an action-adventure game with an eerie and intriguing environment with rich vistas and complex patterns. The plot focuses around Alba, a young lady who confronts evil powers and creates a deep bond with an inquisitive wolf cub. They set off on a perilous adventure across a disintegrating planet, facing several challenges and opponents. Alba's friendship with the wolf becomes stronger as they navigate the world. The universe is cursed and full of sinister powers, pushing Alba and her friend to discover hope in sorrow and connect in solitude. DUSK is a classic first-person shooter that transports players on an exciting adventure through the Earth's deep depths. With 3 separate campaign episodes, players may immerse themselves in a thrilling gaming experience complete with a large arsenal of lethal weaponry. DUSK features a compelling primary storyline, as well as an endless survival mode that tests players' abilities and endurance. A new endless level has also been added, resulting in the most immersive and comprehensive DUSK experience yet. Billions of undead swarm across a steampunk wasteland craving total destruction. Commanders must build, expand, and fortify fragile colonies against relentless infected hordes. Strategic planning proves vital as a single breach can spell defeat. Campaign and survival modes each provide distinct challenges with strong replay value. Gritty visuals and an urgent, pounding score heighten the apocalyptic tension throughout. Unlockable tech and map variations keep every session fresh. They are Billions Presents, a demanding, deeply satisfying test of tactical mastery. In Stars in Time is an heartfelt time loop RPG unfolds with emotional storytelling, clever puzzles, and a unique battle system that evolves with each loop. The game's pixel art and soundtrack complement its introspective themes beautifully, making every reset feel meaningful rather than repetitive. Characters are genuinely lovable, each carrying weight in the story's progression. The blend of humor and melancholy is masterfully handled, drawing players deeper into its world. It's a deeply human experience wrapped in a smart, engaging gameplay loop that surprises and lingers. Dicey Dungeons is a smart, engaging roguelike in which dice rolls yield strategic money. Each character plays wildly differently, making each run unique and entertaining. The combination of luck and strategy is wonderfully calibrated, making victory seem earned while setbacks serve as a valuable lesson. Its vibrant visual design and peppy soundtrack create a unique, appealing atmosphere that's difficult to ignore. Whether you play for a few minutes or hours, the addicting gameplay loop will have you going back for just one more roll. Double Dragon Neon is a nostalgic, over-the-top homage to classic beat-em-ups, complete with comedy, dazzling graphics, and a terrific 80s music. Playing as Billy and Jimmy Lee, you'll punch, kick, and unleash mixtape-powered special moves over neon-soaked stages populated with eccentric foes. Combat is enjoyable, especially in co-op, though movement may be stiff. The comedy and style are right on, really embracing the cheesiness of the era. While it may not redefine the genre, it does provide a thrilling, action-packed experience that lovers of classic brawlers.
The ink shall flow like a river, cleansing wickedness.
Inkulinati bursts with creativity, blending medieval manuscript art with brilliant tactical gameplay that feels both fresh and timeless. Every battle is a clever puzzle, packed with hilarious animations and unexpected strategies that keep the action lively. The hand-drawn aesthetic is absolutely charming, bringing an ancient world to life with personality and wit. Layers of depth reveal themselves the more one plays, making each decision feel meaningful. It's quirky, smart, and endlessly replayable, a true gem for those who love strategy with a whimsical twist.
Wait, it's my turn.
Accept your fate with no resistance.
Mato Anomalies is a turn-based RPG set in a neo-futuristic rendition of old Shanghai. Players take control of the twin heroes Du and Graham, who investigate anomalies and battle demonic abominations. They must work together with odd allies to unearth dark secrets and corrupt organizations. The game contains a band of foes, where the adversary becomes your buddy, and a unique battle technique is required to prevail. The game provides a hard and unique experience with shared health, a gear matrix, and a dual talent structure. Swords and Souls Neverseen keeps things simple but seriously fun. Training sessions are addictive, battles feel rewarding, and leveling up becomes a satisfying loop. The mix of humor and light RPG mechanics makes it easy to get into and hard to put down. Each upgrade, skill, and stat increase feels meaningful without being overwhelming. Visuals are colorful, the soundtrack is upbeat, and the whole setup encourages just one more run. It's the kind of game that quietly eats hours in the best way. Frogun is a charming throwback to classic 3D platformers built around a simple yet satisfying idea: a frog-shaped grappling gun. The levels are compact but cleverly designed, encouraging exploration, quick thinking, and precision jumps. Each stage has hidden collectibles that give a real reason to replay, and perfect runs feel rewarding. The colorful art style and playful tone keep things light, while the controls are tight enough to handle tricky sections. It's the kind of game that feels both nostalgic and fresh, in short bursts or longer sessions. Wall World is a clever blend of mining, tower defense, and roguelike elements that keeps each run feeling fresh and addictive. The shifting environments and randomized upgrades make exploration genuinely rewarding, while combat segments add satisfying bursts of intensity. Its pixel art style is charming, and the pacing strikes a sweet spot between action and strategy. Unlocking new tools and perks never gets old, and the game constantly encourages experimentation. It's a compact yet engaging experience with excellent replay value. Graze Counter GM is a 2D shooter with a top-down scrolling mode. Players may charge their counter gauge by approaching enemy bullets, which they can then utilize to deliver deadly assaults. Destroying foes with these special attacks will reward players with stars. When the break gauge hits the maximum level, players can engage break mode to gain a momentary yet powerful firepower increase. The game also has 7 stages, 4 difficulty levels, 4 distinct narrative modes, 16 ship types to choose from, boss rush mode, and a mission mode to teach players the game's tips and tactics. Marble It Up Ultra is pure arcade joy, built on momentum, precision, and constant motion. Every course pushes reflexes and rewards mastery, turning simple rolling into thrilling problem-solving. Levels escalate with clever layouts, daring jumps, and satisfying shortcuts that beg for repeat runs. Leaderboards fuel competition, while the responsive controls make every success earned. It's the kind of game that keeps pulling attention back for one more run, then another, powered by non-stop energy and constant challenge. Insurmountable is a surprisingly gripping roguelike adventure that blends survival strategy with the harsh beauty of mountain climbing. Each decision feels weighty, whether you're choosing a path, rationing supplies, or facing random events that can turn deadly fast. The dynamic weather and permadeath system add real tension, while the narrative choices give your journey a personal touch. Visually, it's atmospheric and immersive, with hauntingly serene peaks that contrast the dangers ahead. If you enjoy strategic challenges with a touch of storytelling, this unique climb is absolutely worth the effort. Small villages rise amid quiet horizons in this cozy minimalist city builder. Players guide growing communities through seasonal cycles, balancing expansion with careful resource planning. Gameplay unfolds at a peaceful, meditative pace while thoughtful strategic decisions shape each settlement. Procedural maps and varied objectives encourage many return sessions. Soft, understated visuals and a gentle soundtrack create a tranquil mood. Unlockable structures and challenges add lasting depth. Dawnfolk provides a soothing, lovingly crafted strategy retreat. Nature swings back through one axe-wielding bear on a righteous crusade. Jack, a devoted forest protector, smashes corporate machinery to reclaim precious greenery across many polluted lands. Gameplay flows through satisfying destruction puzzles at a consistently breezy, energetic pace. Hidden collectibles and bonus stages invite repeated playthroughs. Cheerful pixel art and a lively, catchy soundtrack amplify the strong, eco-friendly theme throughout. Short sessions suit portable play very nicely. LumbearJack presents a charming, feel-good action romp with real heart. Star of Providence is a surprisingly engaging experience that captures attention from start to finish. The gameplay is smooth and intuitive, making exploration and combat feel satisfying without being overwhelming. Its world is vibrant and full of subtle details that reward careful observation, while the story keeps players invested with meaningful choices and interesting characters. The pacing is well-balanced, allowing for moments of tension and calm to complement each other. Overall, it's a game that feels polished, enjoyable, and worth diving into. Guardian of Lore is a thoughtful action-adventure that builds a strong sense of mystery and purpose. Combat stays engaging without being overwhelming, while exploration rewards patience with smart level design and clever secrets. The story keeps attention through clear themes and steady pacing, giving weight to every challenge. Visuals support the tone with consistent style, and the soundtrack adds mood without distraction. It respects player time and keeps motivation high through meaningful progress. Replay value stays solid thanks to upgrades. Feudal Japan breathes through every quiet step in Shujinkou, a thoughtful RPG shaped by language and discipline. A lone warrior travels a divided land, guided by purpose rather than spectacle. Combat unfolds with measured pacing, where preparation and timing matter more than speed. Progress deepens through kanji mastery, branching builds, and hidden routes that reward patience. Elegant art and traditional melodies reinforce its tone, resulting in a focused and deeply satisfying adventure. Demon Sword Incubus is a surprisingly engaging action RPG that mixes fluid combat with a distinct sense of atmosphere. The sword play feels responsive, with attacks that are quick to learn yet satisfying to master, and enemy encounters encourage a steady rhythm of dodging and striking. The environments carry a dark, intriguing style that adds to the sense of progression as each stage opens up with new challenges. Character growth is rewarding in the story, while simple, gives enough drive to keep pushing forward. Rytmos is a puzzle game that mixes music composition and maze obstacles. Players travel through a sequence of cubic worlds, each with complicated puzzles that require creative thinking. Solving these riddles produces musical loops, which evolve into compositions. Over 20 different musical instruments are unlocked, allowing players to experiment with tunes and create their own style. Rytmos additionally broadens players' grasp of music history by offering information about obscure genres and notable musicians. Moonraider channels the pulse of classic sci-fi with cool restraint and quiet intensity. Set across a fractured lunar frontier, it follows a lone operative shaped by duty and resolve. Movement feels precise and purposeful, with combat that rewards patience as much as nerve. Encounters unfold in steady rhythms, encouraging thoughtful positioning over haste. Beneath its surface lies smart progression, optional routes, and meaningful upgrades that reshape each run. Stark visuals and a measured score reinforce its tone, resulting in a confident, cohesive adventure. Potion Party is a fast-paced party game in which players manage their own alchemy store, cultivating exotic fruits and mixing them to make potions. As they go, they gain gold, grow their business, and unlock a range of unique characters with distinct abilities. During co-op mode, players may work with up to 4 friends, or they can compete in versus mode. The game has 5 to 10 hours of playtime with over 20 unlocked items, 11 distinct characters, and the option to revisit both solo and multiplayer modes.
It's Friday! Morning has broken warm and sunny.
The eldest child of the Richter family is stuck in a remote country property when 3 attackers come in and kidnap his parents. Ben must find a method to save his family while his parents are detained and his sister is hidden. The game blends elements of drama, mystery, and horror to create an evocative and frightening environment. With stealth and exploration action, players must outwit invaders and protect their family. The immersive experience keeps players on the edge of their seats, merging aspects of drama, mystery, and horror.
Joins the series of unsolved mysterious disappearances that have swept the region.
Kingdom Come Deliverance Royal Edition is a rich medieval RPG built around realism and choice. Swordplay demands patience, quests, respect, logic, and the world reacts to actions in smart ways. Storytelling stays grounded, characters grow through consequence, and side content has purpose. With all expansions included, value is strong, and the slow burn pays off with rewarding progress and lasting immersion. Combat depth rewards learning, towns live by routines, and historical detail gives weight to every task without hand-holding. Smart and patient,